welcome to Bottom Feeders Incorporated. This is Maddie77, bringing you the last episode of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. I kind of got screwed up at the end there. New Year, the holidays. I've had a few health flare-ups in the last week or two. I apologize for that. Thankfully, I'm still early on, up to 3 subscribers it seems now. Not that they're all watching everything I do, not that I necessarily watch everything I do, but I'm hopefully getting better. I'm working on a few things this new year. Should be getting better. I'm working on a new logo for the channel. I'm going to try and start learning more about the editing, so it's not just that project thing at the beginning of these. And I'm also working on some new content that's going to have some scripted stuff so that I can get better at and start avoiding the yeah, as I was saying. Try and do a little better. It's a work in progress. I'm evolving. Hopefully someday I'll have a decent amount of subscribers and I'll be a known YouTuber and you can look back at these and go, wow, that was bad. But we're watching the final bits here, and this is Kate. What? I must have screwed that whole one up, I think. That's sad. I really did want to know more about her. Since we're at the end, all I really have left to say about all this is the original initial question, is it art? I'm not sure. I'd say yes, but it's not good art. It's like way back in video 1 how I said, even within the things that we just straight up call art, like painting, for every Mona Lisa there's that print by that artist that's a print artist that 50 million Americans have in their home, or however many. That's probably a bad number.
I didn't mean to hurt any of them. I try and explain why Lizzie tried to leave with her child and why it was wrong to stop her. I try and explain that much of what it did was wrong. It shows me Stephen and Lizzie together. And I'm happy for them. Frank walks his fields with Mary. Wendy and Edward nest together in the orchards of their love. Jeremy lies at peace with his God at last. All of them are happy because they are together. I understand it better now. It is a collector of time. No butterflies.
I guess my big issue is, as I said going back, if you're gonna do something like this, you need to take advantage of the interactivity, and I don't really feel they did. I felt like I walked until the next story bit, and then I could have been watching a movie or reading a book or doing anything but this, and then when you're not doing that, you're walking to the next one. And there's not enough, like if it had been, as I've said before, if it had been like Gone Home, if it had been like that section where there's the train, but there were things everywhere that you could interact like that in the empty world, my opinion may be different. But my opinion is they didn't make an argument for this being something I had to walk through to get to them story bits. So, is it art? Kinda. Is it good art? No, it's a failure. It really is a failure, and they didn't do anything or show me anything I couldn't have got from some other kind of media. So at the end of the day, it was a waste of my time. And that's why I feel bad, and I'm working on upping my content, because if someone does get around to watching it, it could very possibly be a waste of their time also. And if there's one...
I watched a butterfly dancing in a strip of sunlight. All of its life contained in a single day. The blink of an eye between the ebb of the darkening tide. Lying there with the pattern curled around me, I saw the inevitability. The necessity of presence born from absence. The constant unfolding.
If there's one thing us humans shouldn't want to be losing or wasting, it's our time. It's the one thing we can't get back. It's the one thing that's most important to us. And you could make the argument that a lot of what we do for entertainment is wasting time to begin with. So if you're doing it and you don't even enjoy what you wasted your time with, it's not a good thing. It's really not. And that's where I'm going to have to leave my opinion on this. I don't think it was good. It's definitely not good art, but I'm still inspired. I'm still going to do more. Next one, I already know. I think I've said it, and I'll say it again. I'm actually making another video that'll be talking about where I'm trying to evolve to. But I know that the next one, Abzu, it's going to be a lot more enjoyable, at least for me, because I like that experience. At least I like it a lot more than that. Also, when I get to the end, when the credits roll on that, the credits are just going to roll. I'm not going to talk over them. I'm not skipping them. Again, no matter how I feel about it or what my ending opinion on this experience was,
I watched the pattern lean in and time slow to almost nothing. I saw the flame leap from Stephen's hand and the moment hang in the air forever. I watched his face, and in the last second, I almost believe he saw me. He wasn't frightened or angry. I remember his expression, just like I remember it from the first time, early that morning when he woke and, still half sleeping, said, "God, I love you." And I loved him as he entered the fire, and I let him go, knowing I wasn't ready to join him. We have held time to ourselves here in this place, held the light to the ground because we were afraid of the coming dark. But now we understand that to cling to the light is not living. I've spent my life watching the illumination from a million dead stars reaching for me without grasping this meaning. The light we cast transcends our death. The pattern made by our living creates a bridge across the dark.
but yeah, it wouldn't have existed. Good or bad, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be talking about this without all the people that are listed in the credits. I think it's very important doing something like this, especially it's YouTube. I wouldn't be able to make this video without their efforts. They deserve the accolades for what they did, regardless of how I, at the end of the day, felt about the project.
It reaches out from the shadow of the tower, across the observatory, over the valley, and consumes the world. Everything is light now. Everything has come to rest. The world is scored by the traces we carved into it. Our presence is everywhere, the bridge joining our stories. This world existed before we came to it, and it will continue without us. In the empty fields and houses, our traces radiate, and others will come to dance in the light we cast. We can slip away gently, unafraid, knowing that everything will continue.
I guess in some way you can figure this is somewhat of an optimistic ending. At least from Kate's point of view. nothing else, I'd argue she gained the most out of what has happened. Whether that's a good thing. Again, your mileage may vary for a couple different things.
The end is coming now. I'm not afraid. We have each other. We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong. But it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody is gone, and we will join them. We are born apart, driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, in the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love that makes us whole. The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.
There you have it. Thank you. I appreciate anybody who did watch. Hope you had a decent time. Hopefully won't put you off watching other things that I may come up with. And now we're just going to let the credits roll. I'm not going to turn it off. I think that would be a great disrespect to the people. But I am done for the day. When it comes to Is It Art, I will see you next, starting the next Sunday. Well, this upcoming Sunday with Abzu. This has been Matty77 of Bottom Feeders Incorporated. Thank you, and have a day.